Hey guys, welcome back to another video. McMo64 here. I know it's been quite a while since I did my last and only tutorial video on half flips, but now let's get into a tutorial on how to fast aerial. Have you ever gone for a ball in the air and you jumped at the exact same time as your opponent, but they just beat you to the ball? Well, I have just the solution for you. Fast aerials. For those of you who know what fast aerials are, but don't think they're faster than regular double jump aerials, check out this comparison in speed jumping to the ceiling. So what we did here is we set a certain time on the clock, and when the clock hit that time, we both jumped and raced towards the ceiling as fast as we could. And I did fast aerials, and CSK did double jump aerial, and you can just see who makes it to the ceiling first. I think CSK's internet is a bit slow, so he was jumping a little late, but I think you can tell that fast aerials would still make it to the ceiling long before double jump aerial would. Let's look at the next example. We just did it again. As you can see, using fast aerials to launch your car from the ground is much faster than using a regular double jump aerial. Now that you know it works, let's show you how it's done. Before I tell you how, I just want to make known that when you first start fast aerialing, you may feels backflip a lot, and that's perfectly normal. So let's go into free play and I will show you the steps. Okay, so here is what you do. Step 1. Use your first jump and start angling your car backward as you click jump, like this. And make sure that you're angling your car back enough so that you're going high and forward, so you're hitting the ball wherever it is in front of you. Step 2 is releasing the stick and using your second jump at the same time as boosting. If you don't release the stick, using your second jump will cause you to backflip. So you need to release the stick and use your jump at the same time as boosting. To do this part, I kind of roll my thumb over the jump button onto the boost button with default controls for boost and jump. So go onto the jump and then to the boost. So jump, back, let go, jump, boost, except for faster. And then you're up. Okay, so another thing I want to say is this is an alternative to step 2. If you're boosting the whole time so you can gain horizontal momentum as well as your vertical momentum, do the same movements with the stick. Just roll your thumb over the jump button while holding boost so you'll get the maximum speed. So boost, and you're up and you're going forward pretty quick. So let's see that again. If you're boosting towards the ball, jump, jump. So you can just hold boost the whole time and roll your thumb over jump twice. And don't forget to let go of the stick angling back after your first jump is complete. So make sure you go into free play and practice that a few times before trying it in a match so you don't feels backflip, eh? So now that you know how it's done, let's check out how to practice it besides just doing it alone in free play, huh? So I have found a training that I really like for this called Aerial Warm-Up, and it is by DVSK, I think that's an I, DVSK I0. So let's go in there, and I have the download code in the description. So just go through each of these shots and use fast aerials until you stop backflipping, and you can hit the launch every time, as well as accurately hitting the ball towards the net. For me, my preference is to use ball cam for all of my aerials, so you can do that if you want, or you can do it with ball cam off. It doesn't really matter. as long as you're doing fast aerial well and you're hitting the ball where you want it to go. Another thing you can do is get a friend to join a private match with you and just race each other to see who can reach the ceiling first, or who can reach the ceiling with the least amount of boost. If you tried this out, let me know down in the comments which of you got to the ceiling with the least amount of boost, or which of you got to the ceiling in the least amount of time, and tell me what the time was. Now that you know how to fast aerial and how to practice it, let's learn when to use it. Just because there's a faster way of leaving the ground, it doesn't mean you have to use it every time. You should fast aerial when you need speed. When you need power, a single jump off the ground and flipping into the ball is often a better choice. Once you master fast aerials, you can still get strong hits, but single jumps into flips are always viable. Before we go, I have one more thing to say. When you're fast aerialing, you need to make sure your car is faced exactly at the ball before you launch your car off the ground, because it's very hard to turn your car in the air if you're not pointed at the ball. So here, we'll see my car is pointed at the ball. I didn't have to turn at all because this is a training, so it will perfectly have it set up for you. If we turn to the side and then go, I can turn, I can try, I can hit the ball, but it's going way off to the side. So if I turn off and then turn back and then go, it's a lot better. If you aren't aimed at the ball when you launch, your turning will be a lot harder. You will be able to score and hit the ball depending on how close you are, how fast you're moving, but it's just a lot easier for you if you're aimed at the ball before you launch off the ground. So go practice in the custom training with your friends in private matches and in free play. Let me know how it goes for you. That is all I have to say about fast aerials. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, and if you are, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. That's all for now. I will see you guys in the next one.